This is a purpose-built, purpose-designed education centre for trade unionists, and it's a magnificent statement of commitment to trade union education. It's not luxurious, but my word, you're well looked after here. Very comfortable surroundings.
The facility itself is well equipped. You've got really good IT facilities. The classroom is comfortable. Lots and lots of resources. And of course, being Doncaster, it's very, very central.
Most of the courses begin at 2 o'clock on a Monday. They're residential, so you stop here the 4 nights, finishing on the Friday. You work roughly between 9:30 and 5:30. There's plenty of breaks, plenty of downtime.
Having your own residential accommodation is really a good way to bring your own unions together. It gets that networking in the evenings as well, so it's much more than what goes on the course.
Transport, seafarers, signallers, P-way workers, drivers. You know, the whole gamut that they are, like bus drivers, inland ferrymen, you know, run across the Isle of Wight. They're all here, they're all mixing and all sharing knowledge and experiences and the war stories, and it's great at night just sitting there and listening to them.
Well, we run broadly 2 sort of programmes. One is what I would describe as a core skills programme. They're courses designed to take new and aspiring reps, workplace reps, from virtually no trade union skills or knowledge right the way through a level 1, level 2. And then we run another raft of courses which are, I suppose you could call specialists, and they deal with things like globalisation, discipline to a much higher level, pensions, organising in the union.
There's a practical training element in terms of you being able to assert your own rights. It's about a second chance for education, because an awful lot of people that pass through the doors of trade union education didn't possibly get the best education at school. And it's a chance to prove that you're quite capable of learning, you can learn quite difficult subjects, and that you can go on and develop education for the sake of it. And an awful lot of my students go on then to take courses at university or to take up other college courses as well. So we've got a couple of weeks to move on from where we were last time, hopefully get the workplace activities out the way.
And that's the great advantage that our courses bring to the membership, is that they are tailored for the needs of the members, whether you're a railway worker, bus worker, seafarer, whatever grade you're in, there's a course there that meets your needs.
People feel part of a family when they, because we're all here and it's all part of the RMT, and the courses tend to be, as Graham said, right across all the industries, but it's also done in a light-hearted way as well as the seriousness that goes down really well with the students.
You arrive as just a student, but you leave as a friend.
Vegetarians, gluten-free, lactose-free, anything free. But yeah, they usually tell us what they can eat and what they can't eat. So yeah, they're all catered for. As long as we get to know on Monday, we can sort them out all week.
We've got a great history in the trade union movement. There are courses around that. We're very good at political education, economic education, things that maybe pass you by in the news and you think, I wish I knew more about that. There is always a route from trade union education to something else.
The political class is the enemy, the Tories, whoever they are. They understand the importance of education. Let's be clear about that. And so when you hear them often, you know, sounding off about education in schools, attacking college education, what they're very clear about, they know how important it is to control what people know. And how many people in the RMT have had an experience of quite a high level of education, by the way, in the state system, and come out and find that whole tracks of history, whole tracks of economics and sociology have been denied them. I mean, nobody teaches how the working class organised in the 1800s. Nobody tells about the great events, the great dock strike or the general strike and all the rest of it. They make sure you understand that there's one viable system, the capitalist system, and they make sure you understand that you're a worker or an employee. You're not necessarily an organised trade unionist. And that's what we try and do here, is to fill that huge gap. It means that learning on the experience of the last 6 or 7 years here in the current centre, we'll have a few more bedrooms, so we can have a few more students. We can double the number of classes we run. We'll put, instead of 400 to 450 people through this place next year, we might be touching 900 reps and officials coming through this building.
We can pack this place 52 weeks a year. Obviously the most popular courses are stage 1 reps, but we can also try to open up more of the specialist courses that we're doing.
You get people before they leave, they book the next course. They've been over to North East Regional offices and submitted an application form.
And then you see them coming back, a stage 1 rep, stage 2 rep, branch official 1. High hopes for the future of the union.
You know, AGM delegates, and not only that, a member of the EC that came through the course who was sort of brand new and has moved on so far since being in the course. It makes us feel really proud and feel we're doing something useful.
Once you go back from Doncaster, obviously your knowledge has improved. If we don't give our reps the knowledge to tackle employers, be it on, say, grievances, health and safety, etc., our members aren't going to be defended in the workplace against all the train operators, shipping companies and buses and road transport, etc.
Get on the course as soon as possible. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain by it, and you will enjoy it.
It will be the start of a ladder of learning that will go on for many, many years. And of course what they'll make is a fantastic contribution in the workplace and the society we live in general.
We work to the strength of the collective, so if there's things you haven't been good at in the past, it's not going to matter because someone in the group will be good at it. Some people are better at speaking, some people are better at writing, some people are better at reading. You all bring something to course activities and you will be able to develop those skills while you're here. It's a very different environment to any other kind of formal education, very different, and I really think you should give it a try.
Thank you personally for coming up here today, and thanks for the Executive Committee for having the courage that times of austerity we've gone in reverse. Most trade unions are cutting back on their education. We've gone in the other way. We believe that education is more important now than ever before, and we're going to continue to grow and grow and grow. I want to thank quite a few people. A few people, first of all, is the unsung heroes up here, who are the staff and the tutors, who make the place so welcome for our students up here when they come up here. Those unsung heroes who do the chores of making the beds, cooking the food, making the place a warm and happy place for people to come, they're the real unsung heroes. And the tutors who roll out the syllabus of what our education really stands for.
What we have is something that's completely utterly self-sufficient. I mean, the RMT membership fund this, support this. So, however horrible this particular government wants to be about trade union education, it's going to carry on in the RMT. There's no doubt about that.
It gives me great pleasure, great pride to declare this extension to our National Education Centre open. Thank you.